Hey, it's Blake here from Dexmold. I'm just going to go over the process on how I would start with a profile here that's finished dimensions, um, draw a template for it for the coding machine, and then draw the foam um, that I would use, that I would cut out with the right offsets from the template so you get the right coating thickness. So basically, yeah, everything you need to know to start with a profile, draw the templates, and draw some pieces to cut out. So let's get into it here. So yeah, most of the time you're gonna start. Well, I guess all the time you'd start this process with a profile that's the finished dimensions. Um, okay, so we'll go ahead and so I'm going to use the select tool on the top left there, and I'm going to copy this over. A lot of times I'll copy a shape just to kind of show my work as I go. It makes it really nice when you want to come back to it to see what you did. So yeah, to copy it, you go modify. Yes, we go modify, array, copy, vector copy. Then you select a point on the shape there and you scroll over it, and you're going to get these construction lines, which makes it really nice to snap stuff in nice, neat lines, keep it nice and tidy. Okay, so I'm going to select that. I'm going to right mouse click and hit edit reference point. Then you can select a point on the profile to that it'll rotate from. Then you select this little green dot here, left mouse click, and it'll let you rotate it from that reference point that I just selected. And if you look down here on the properties bar, you can enter the dimensions that you'd like to rotate it, but I find it a lot quicker just to scroll back over the node, and then you get these construction lines and you can just snap to that. It's just a lot faster. Okay, so I'm going to use this shape to draw the template, and if I click on it, left click on it with the selection tool, it's just all one object. So I need to break these apart into lines. So I go modify, explode, then I'll hit the selection tool again. Okay, and I just noticed that it didn't explode into individual lines. There's still another piece here. So I'm going to explode this one more time and make sure I'm have the selection tool selected, and perfect. So it's individual lines now. And I can delete this bottom line here. And to draw a template, basically, I'm going to scroll back over the node or the place where I started the line to get the construction lines, and I'm going to tab over till it's highlighted in the lower left hand corner there, and it says length. I'm going to go 2.25 inches, enter, and hit the selection tool. Yeah, and if you didn't notice, I just selected the line from the left-hand toolbar here, and there's also on the right-hand side, there's all these tools over here. And if you lose this toolbar, I noticed it kind of disappeared sometimes. So if you lose that toolbar, if you go up to the top menu here and go Tools, Palettes, Tool Palette, you can get that back because it's really handy. It's got a lot of easy things to click on. Makes it really easy to find stuff. And if you can't find what you need, you can go up to the toolbar, go draw, and then you have a lot of tools up here, things you can do. But anyways, okay, so I'm going to go back to the line tool, snap on that lower left-hand corner there, tab over, and I'm going to enter 2.25 again. Perfect. All right. Okay, I got my template started here. So once the template's done, what you could do is send it in for machining. Usually a water jet cutter or laser cutter is the best. But okay, so as a rule of thumb, I like to keep about 10 inches roughly above the profile when I'm drawing my templates. And the reason for that is you want to make sure you hit all the bolts on the coating machine to fasten in the profile. And also, I want to make sure that I have enough room for mud above it. Sometimes when you're using a paint grade coating or kind of like a lighter mud that holds its shape, it goes really fast depending on the coating thickness. But anyways, okay, so I'm scrolling over the spot where I started my line and some other lines to get construction lines. Makes it really fast and easy. Perfect. There we go. Okay. So I have my template here. Basically, if I got 2 of these cut, that would fit in the mud box. And that would be what you need for the coating machine to run the piece through. So now, basically, I'm going to work with this to draw foam that I would want to cut out on the CNC Hotwire cutting machine. Ooh, I just noticed I made a mistake here. Ha ha ha. Oh, I think it's actually a mistake in the drawing, but anyways, clean that up a little bit. Okay. Oh, oh, I see. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea just to keep an eye on drawings, making sure they're drawn well. It happens sometimes. You just have little weird little blips in drawings. But anyways, just gonna continue here. This isn't really for anything, so except for demo. So okay, sweet. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now when I want to draw a foam piece, starting with the template, basically what you want to do is offset your finished profile on the template, the thickness that you like to coat at. And so the space in between the foam and the template is going to be your coating thickness. So you draw it exactly like that to start, and it makes it pretty easy. So if I select this object, I see it's a whole bunch of different shapes. So what I would like to do is join this together. So you're going to go modify, join polyline, and I'm going to select all the shapes I would like to join together, and it looks like I got everything. And then I'm going to right mouse click, and it's kind of important that the delete original objects is checked, and then I'm going to go to finish. And I'm going to check this, and it looks like everything joined together, so that's great. Perfect. Select this again just to make sure. Yeah, everything's joined together. So I'm going to go modify, offset. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to select the object I would like to offset, which is the profile we just joined together. And if you tab or click into the lower left corner, it says offset distance. So I'm going to go 0.0625. So that is going to be a 1/16 of an inch, or you could do whatever coating thickness you'd like to do. And then you click on the side of the object you'd like to offset it. So I'm going to click towards the inside because that's where I'd like to offset it. So, okay, perfect. So now when you're offsetting with angles, you need to be mindful that you get these little like hangers that come off the edge. So what you need to do is click on your profile, drag it across, just draw a line across here, and then we'll go modify, trim. And sorry, we'll modify, trim. In the lower left-hand corner, it says select cutting edges. And I'm going to click that and hit enter. And then I can trim that. And basically you just do that to both sides here. This profile does not look 100% correct. I'd probably go back and fix this normally, but just for a demo, it's not going to be an issue. So let's see here. Let's just trim this up here a bit. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to delete that line across the bottom. Okay, great. So now we have a profile inside of our template model, and it's offset a 1/16 of an inch or 0.625. So I'm going to select the inside profile. I'm going to copy it out of here. Go modify. I'm going to select that inside. Go modify, copy, vector copy, left mouse click on that object, and I'm going to copy it out of there. Okay, so now I'm going to complete this object here, and I'm going to join it together. So modify, join polyline, left mouse click to hold your left mouse click down to join the object, and then you right mouse click and click finish and make sure that that's checked. Just click on that and make sure that's checked on there. Perfect. So now if I select this, it's one object. So now if I cut this out on the CNC Hotwire foam cutter, basically we wouldn't get the exact right shape, because although we drew it with the 1/16 of an inch gap here, if we cut this out, the foam burns probably a 32nd of an inch or 0.03 on the top and the bottom and the sides. So that would leave extra coating thickness all around the shape, and it would actually burn the top and the bottom. So it'd leave an extra 1/16 approximately on the top and an extra 32nd on the sides. So what we do to make sure the offsets come out exactly as we drew them is we select the object, and then we're going to offset it again to basically take the foam burn into account. So we're going to go modify, offset, and we're going to select the object we like to offset, which is the foam profile. Then I'm going to tab until I get into that lower left-hand corner, and I'm going to put in 0.03, enter, and then I'm going to click on the side of the profile that I'd like to offset it, which is the outside. And then perfect, we have another object here, and I'm going to select this and I'm going to copy it up. Oops, sorry, I'm going to select the outside shape, and I'm going to copy that. Okay, great. So now I have a shape that will, when it's cut and the foam has burnt all the way around, it's going to fit perfectly into our template here to give us a 1/16 of an inch coating. So I think that's pretty much all the basics for drawing a shape to cut out inside profile. So thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome day.